What is up, everyone? Welcome to a brand new movie review. Today I'm discussing Spike Lee's new film, BlacKkKlansman. I gotta say, I'm not that versed in Spike Lee's films. I have seen quite a couple of them, and I will say he's a fantastic director. And BlacKkKlansman looks to be one of the most entertaining films he's made in a while, and one of the most flat-out easy films and most accessible films for most viewers to come in and watch. It does carry a very heavy message in it and a very cohesive message as well. Spike Lee is known for, and that's what I'm going to say, is that this film did a very good job showing that message. Now, BlacKkKlansman, if you guys don't know, it's based on a true story about a man played by John David Washington, who's fantastic in Ballers. He's really good in here too, who was the first cop to join the Colorado police station. Within this Colorado police station, he actually infiltrates the KKK and becomes a member of the KKK, using Adam Driver's character as well to kind of just both of them infiltrate, both playing the exact same person as one picks up the phone and one goes to the meetings. BlacKkKlansman really succeeds in its script. Its script is superb. It's fantastic. Dialogue, the story, and everything that the movie just goes along. You just find yourself engrossed into where the story's going and wondering where it's going to end up. Very smart script. There's great dialogue too that just totally just leaves you on the edge wondering what's the next word of dialogue that's going to come out. It's going to be serious or is it going to be comedic? And that's where I think Spike Lee did a good job, is balancing the tone of this film, because the tone kind of goes up and down, different and sideways, and going into different avenues. It goes comedic, it goes dramatic, it goes here and it goes there. And that's where I feel like BlacKkKlansman really succeeds. Yes, this film has fantastic performances from Adam Driver, from John David Washington, and it has a great direction from Spike Lee. To be honest, I do have some issues with this film. I don't think it's a near perfect film, and I don't think it is for everyone. The film is very long. It's around 2 hours and 20 minutes, and I could easily say that there was probably 20 minutes of this film that you could have easily cut out. That comes from the beginning and the end. There's a beginning segment with Alec Baldwin, which at first I thought was fantastic, and I get what was going on. I get the message that's going on, but it feels like it's just nailing it into your head. I feel like films like Sorry to Bother You and Get Out got the message out in a smarter route, and in not on knocking it into your head kind of way. Because as the film played out, I did forget about the Alec Baldwin message in the beginning, and I got into the jive of the story, and I was getting the little jabs, I was getting the message it was telling, and I got the thing that it was calling to arms for us to go for. Then the film ends, and it keeps going. There's a certain segment towards the end where it should have just ended and cut right there, but it decided to go on for another 10 minutes, which I would have just nipped that completely. Now, it might be a little bit spoilerish, so if you don't want to know anything more about BlacKkKlansman, kind of jump away for a second, but if you don't really care, then feel free to listen. I'm not spoiling the movie, I'm just spoiling what they show at the last 10 minutes before the credits start. But the ending kind of shows, it shows all these protests that are going on today that just happened last year, and that's where I kind of don't like. I hate when films do this, and it's just kind of a personal preference for me. I already see this stuff on the news, I already see this stuff on Facebook, and it's stuff that I don't want to see when I go to the movies. I want to not just be entertained, because this isn't a film that I just expect to be entertained. I expected to get a message like this. But I found myself, I go to the movies to kind of escape away, but also be reminded of these messages in a more subtle way. And it just made me feel like it was thinking that I was stupid and didn't get the message. And maybe I'm just taking it the wrong way, but my friend who also came with me also felt the same way. I just don't like when it shows this overly graphic stuff that I do see on the news and that I do see on Facebook, because this is a place for me to escape. It is a very small issue of mine. I do just really wish that the film would have just cut those two parts out, left the whole middle of the story in, and I think it would have made for a more cohesive message. Man, oh man, there is one scene in here where Adam Driver's character goes to one of the KKK meetings, and it's during the day, it's in the middle of the house, but John David Washington's character is listening in on this, and he gets very worried for Adam Driver, and the whole sequence embarks with him getting worried and how he gets Adam Driver out of the situation. It is so funny, it's so clever, and there's lots of scenes like that. Overall, I enjoyed BlacKkKlansman. I don't think this film is going to be for everyone, but I do think it is a very intriguing biopic that adds some good comedy, has a great message, and the whole pacing of the film, as much as it did a great job with the themes and the tonal shifts switching perfectly, I think the pacing was still very uneven with that matter. I still enjoyed this film. I don't think it's one of Spike Lee's best, but I think it is one of his most accessible. If you were intrigued with this film, definitely give it a watch. With all that said, I'm going to give BlacKkKlansman a B. Again, I still really enjoyed this film, and I can't wait to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments. Guys, if you guys are new here, check out Sandwich on Films down below, because right down there you guys can get into some advanced movie screenings, check out some movie news, and also check out some movie reviews. Of course, guys, until next time, you guys all stay classy.